All right, I'm here with Max. We're going to go ahead and do some home drills here. We're going to work on some movement while seated, on our back, forward, lateral movements, and some circular movements. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is just a simple scoot forward and backwards. Okay, so we'll start going forwards. So we can start one hand down, one hand up, and we're just kind of moving ourselves forward. We're going to switch our hands and move back. Okay, so we're going to do 4 rounds of that. All right, here we go. So our next thing, we're going to be going in a sideways motion, or a lateral movement. So I'm going to move forward and Max is going to move back so that we're kind of crossing over each other. Okay. All right, so in this motion, we're going to pull our hand out, pull ourselves to our hand, and then we're going to push ourselves. Okay, and we're going to switch hands, push ourselves, pull ourselves. Okay, so we're going to do 4 back and forths. All right, here we go. 1, 3, 4. Okay. Not too hard. We need a little bit harder here. So now we're going to move in a circle. All right. So we can easily put our hands down and kind of spin, but that would be too easy. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it a little bit harder. We're going to pick our feet up and pick our hands up off the floor. Okay. If you have a problem getting up into this position, it's okay. I would say put your hands down, but keep your feet up if possible, right? And so we're going to move here. And I want you to try to move with your legs, right? If you can keep your hands up, we're going to kind of use our body and go back. Okay, so I did a quarter turn. So we're going to both do a half turn. So we're going to go all the way so we're facing backwards and then come back to the front. All right, you ready? All right, let's go. I win. All right. Okay.
Not as easy as it looks.
So that's just on our bottom. That's probably the hardest one. And then the next thing is we're going to start on our back, and we're going to go ahead and use our elbows to simulate moving, maybe facing a person. But notice how I move my hips. I'm not just trying to slide across the ground. I'm picking my hips up and I'm moving it and then recovering that position. So kind of like our ab walkers. Okay, but we're doing it in a circular motion. So you can start, if you need to put your hands down, that's fine. Then start using your elbows and then start to do it with neither hands nor elbows on the floor, okay? So why don't you move back to that corner a little bit? I'm gonna do mine right here. So we're gonna hit a couple rounds of moving on our back in a circular motion, okay? So here we go. So we'll start with our hands down, moving, making sure that we're moving our hips. We're not just moving ourselves with our hands, okay? And go down with our elbows. Again, we're moving with our hips. Our hips are coming up and they're circling to make that motion. And then without without our hands or our elbows. Now we're just moving our body and kind of stepping by repositioning each time our hips and then our top part, our shoulder part, okay? So that's a couple of lateral, front and back, side to side, circular motion movements when we're on our back and when we're on our bottom. Thanks, Max.
Thank you.